Hi Aquarius, and welcome to your July love message. I'm Victoria with Aligned Soul Tarot. If you are new to my channel, thank you for following me here. You can find all my helpful links below, my website, my services. I have an awesome reading on Patreon where I also do all the extended love readings. You gain access to all 12 extended monthly readings, so check that out. The Saturn Jupiter reading for all signs is also on there. We go deep there, okay? We go really deep. You had a lot of this Leo energy coming up for you, okay? We have some signs you could potentially be dealing with are Leo, Aries, Mars, and Venus. So they could have, again, Leo and Venus, Aries and Venus, or again, you could be just dealing with these signs, okay? Taurus, Libra as well, and Scorpio for Mars. So this is a you versus them reading. We're going to dive into your person's energy first. And again, roles can be reversed. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't, right? If it doesn't fit, don't make it. Check back next month. Check out the extended if it resonates, because we will dive deeper there. And again, you gain access to a lot of different readings there. I'm going to be doing more monthly astral readings leading up to especially eclipses in September. We have a couple planets retrograde right now, so it's a good time to dive deep into astrology and looking into your chart. I offer birth chart readings, and I have a 6-month transit reading special to dive into what current transits are happening for you right now, okay? So find all that information below. Let's do this, okay? Love. Aquarius in love. Okay, we're gonna pull from clarifying life situations here. Aquarius, their love interest, please show me their energy, please. This is for all those that are tuning into this reading. Aquarius's love interest. We're gonna start here. So we have just go with it. Ignite ambition, adapt to transformation, and seeds of potential. Gemini had seeds of potential. Let's see, any of the other signs? No. But yeah, I remember like they had like their theme was potential. It showed up in their general and their love reading. And again, the general reading is below. I highly encourage you to watch both, okay? So go with it, go with the flow. Right? There was a lot of this energy in your general reading about like a standstill, maybe some intervals of like stagnant energy, and then having to kind of just sit with it a little. And that's what's being reminded here. So maybe you're going with the flow with this person. Maybe they're just trying to adapt to your situation together. They see potential here. There's some sort of drive, right? Keep an open mind, and answers will be revealed here. So it looks like something is changing, but also there's some sort of potential, seed of potential here. When I see seed of potential, it doesn't have to be new, but it kind of leans towards that for me. But we're going to dive deeper to see exactly if it is more of a new or past, right? If you're in a committed partnership, again, I'm reading for lots of different people, but there's something about trusting in the process here. Maybe you're going through a period of stagnation and something needs to be reignited, right? Face something with bravery here, and you might have to embrace some change, maybe plant new seeds. There's something about attention and care too, because flow, like just go with the flow. This is about being more receptive, letting things come to you, not always trying to fight for something. There's a lot of this Leo energy, so I feel like again we're in Venus and Leo right now. If you're dealing with a Leo, or again, where do you have Leo in your chart? This is highlighting your 7th house of partnership. Okay, Leo is your opposite, so whenever we are in your opposite month, there's a lot around partnerships that come up. Again, this is family, friends, co-workers, etc. So just know that there might be something that you have to kind of transform or change, right? Tension. But it's reigniting ambition here with this person. They're feeling like they're being inspired by their emotions to some way, but there's a need for change, adaptability, going with the flow. Maybe this person isn't necessarily going with the flow. Yeah, look at karma's in reverse. They might not want to see some of their karmic patterns, the consequences. So in your general reading, there was a lot around justification. This reminds me of the Justice card, which is karmic justice. So I got the message strongly there about not feeling justified. Maybe this person or you feels like something isn't justified, and there's a need for like change. But it looks like this person potentially is having a hard time maybe going with the flow, right? Seeing the cost of their actions in some way. What else? Aquarius's love interest, how are they feeling towards Aquarius? Show me. Foundation. Show me Aquarius love interest. Show me Aquarius their love interest. Okay, let's see. So we have twin flame and influences. So there could have been, ooh, they could have gambled on another person right here. Twin flame influences and second chances in reverse. And then I got finality here. And I did say see the potential is maybe this person gambled. Maybe they were indulging in risky behaviors, because I am seeing the dice here. So it reminds me of gambling. Twin flame is here though, so there is some sort of karma for sure. With twin flames, there always seems to be some sort of karmic lesson. Again, all relationships come with that. Doesn't have to be a twin flame, right? There's karma in all relationships, okay? Saturn placement will really help you understand that, because it's looking like this relationship has a lot of karma, and that means that it is going to require some transformation, of course, right? Especially with Saturn retrograde. You know, Saturn's in your second house right now. And technically first, second for me as a reader. So it's highly influential for you, especially with Pluto in Aquarius. This is not a time for us to avoid, right, the karma that's coming up within our relationships. It seems like you and this person have definitely established something here with foundation. You could very well have kids, a home, right? This is that fourth house influence. Shared in some sort of shared family members. Maybe you were in a committed relationship, or you are. Chemistry is here, but it did kind of come up sideways. So it's like, again, something needs to be reignited here. Look at ignite ambition. It's right above it. And then you have the sparks here. Something has maybe lost some sort of like chemistry or sexual energy between you two, and then the finalities here. This person might be feeling like this is the end. Maybe they feel like you're not as interested, or again, there is a stagnant period here. Because there's also fire in this twin flames here. So again, you could be dealing with a fire sign literally, or again, you have fire in your chart, strong Leo or Aries especially. But there's something that's a passion, like passion needs to be ignited to work through some sort of conflict. If there's not any motivation or desire, especially a seedling, right? This is a very fragile thing. So this person does understand that the situation that you're in, it's a very fragile situation, and they have to tread lightly and also kind of go with the flow. They can't fight this change here. And when I see chemistry, of course, I think of just naturally, you know, there's chemistry between you. But I'm getting mainly the message here is that in order for this to thrive and to grow into something, right, see the potential, there needs to be motivation, right? Love is a choice. And if we don't water or tend to those seeds, they're going to die, right? So you could be saying, right, to this person, like, you know, if you're not going to tend to this, if we're not going to have an equal say at the table, right? If I don't have a place at the table, or if this person's saying that as well, then what's the point, right? We need to be motivated, inspired by each other, right? That's something that's coming up here strongly. Your value systems, right? Really maybe going over that, like, what do we truly have in common? What are our values? What are we prioritizing here? Where is this going, right? What's the potential? All right, let's look into your energy. Aquarius, how are you feeling towards your love interest for July, or whenever you find this? Again, roles can be reversed. Just remember that. Check your other placements as well, especially your Venus I'm getting here, and your Mars placements. Let's see. Aquarius, how are you feeling towards your love interest, Aquarius? How is Aquarius feeling towards their love interests for July? How is Aquarius feeling? How is Aquarius feeling Okay, we'll start here. Yeah, lots about flow. So you could be feeling like you're kind of getting pulled by some sort of heavy current, right? I'm imagining someone that's kind of, you know, floating along and just feeling a bit lost, right? This is that full moon in your 12th house coming up here soon. And then we got this watery image here of saving grace. So water, connecting with water. Where do you have water in your chart? Forgiving yourself and others heals the wound and sets you free. Embrace this change, Aquarius, okay? This is that justification that's coming up, feeling justified in your actions and your decisions. And I did get this message in your general reading of like, even if, say, for instance, some of you are going through some sort of shift or change here, there's a change in the tide, right? There's a change in the course of this river and where it's flowing. And, you know, with that, again, we have to come to terms and forgiveness and acceptance with grace and kindness. And then we also have to have that aftermath where we kind of look over the what ifs and the what should have beens, that kind of thing. Was it justified? Were my actions justified, etc.? This could be a theme right now for you, okay? And it's looking like there is a lot of opportunity in your energy. Look at that. Gate of opportunity and a resurrection. And it's saying here to shake off the past and rise again, right? And there's an opportunity here. So this is leaning more towards Aquarius. Like, again, you could be leaving a relationship and going into something new, right? Passing through this gate of opportunities where you're leaving behind the past. Or again, for some of you, something could be being resurrected within an old relationship. And from the ashes, you rise into something more powerful. But there's a lot of this kind of like going with the flow, not fighting upstream here. You know, grace is required in the situation. You know, ride the current, right? Embrace this change and answers will unfold in the dance of transition. There is opportunity if you choose to see it here. And again, for some of you, it literally might mean that you're shaking off the past and you're entering into a new doorway, another new gate of opportunity here. Let's see again how you're feeling. Let's pull from, which one do I want to pull from you? Heart's Hidden Secrets. Aquarius, how are you feeling? How is Aquarius feeling? Lots of watery energy here in your reading. Water and fire. Woo, what a mix. So heavy emotions, you know, emotions could be really hot and cold. There could be moments of like, again, intervals. I got that for you in the general reading of like really hot and heavy and then really emotional. It could look like rage or sadness, right? We are at the tail end of Cancer season. You know, Cancer season can be a highly emotional month because, again, we're tapping into this water. We're tapping into, again, what are we clinging on to? What are we holding on to and why? Especially with this Saturn and Pisces influence as well, very watery. The martyr within. You have that full moon in your 12th house. That's also Pisces energy. Let's see, Aquarius, what do we have for you? How are you feeling? Aquarius, how are you feeling about your love interest, Aquarius? How are you feeling in regards to love? Finality. Okay, you both got finality. So that's telling me something here. Something is definitely ending, and it could be around a commitment. I'm not going to lie. There are some of you that are questioning this commitment, especially with these cards up here, shaking off the past. But it also could be, again, you just shaking off a past, maybe twin flame, right? We saw twin flame in their energy. You are feeling elusive and hopeless. Like there's something that is just unknown. And this is where I feel like, again, is it justified to leave? Is this the right move? You're kind of in this wishy-washy, watery energy. And it's saying just to go with the flow. The river will lead you. Okay, you're being led somewhere and it might feel elusive or unknown within this commitment, okay? And there is a level of dishonesty here. You might be feeling like this person is not being honest with you around their commitments and obligations to you, especially with this here. And I feel like for you, this watery energy, it does leave you feeling a bit hopeless. But in your premeditative general message, there was like, again, intervals of this. And then there's reprieve. Right, and then there was like this in bloom, but that's like the gate of opportunity, and that's a choice that you get to make. It's like, are we going to do this together? Are we going to go through this together, or am I going to have to let go of this past, this person potentially, and move through this doorway, but by myself, because this person is walking away. And that was in both of your energies, is finality. I'm actually going to look into that finality since it showed up for both of you. in the extended, okay? In the extended, we're also gonna pull from more oracle decks. I'm gonna get more advice for you. I'm gonna see a bit deeper into what this means, right? What's being resurrected? Is this coming together, or is this departing from something or some aspect of this relationship, right? Because an ending doesn't need to be meaning like if this is an ending to our relationship completely. It just might look different, right? There needs to be some change. So let's look into this thing in the extended. If this is resonating, of course, like, share, comment, join me on Patreon. Again, you have access to the Saturn and Jupiter reading and then all the extended, so you can cross watch away. And you also get 20% off all my services. So join me on Patreon. But if this is where we part, Aquarius, Pisces, you might have Pisces in your chart. Bye for now.